Yay. I'm still learning how to do this from my phone because I'm usually always on my computer. So I'm excited to do it on my phone and be able to show you guys. Okay, let's dive in. I'm so excited about the mastermind, the gold mastermind team, whatever training that we're doing. I think it's going to be so good. We had a great Jules meeting yesterday. So we meet every Monday at 7:00 in the morning, and we hop on and we just kind of work through stuff. And then we get very specific about accountability. And so we share what we're doing accountability wise. And then we just have a time where we can talk and work through things, because life is hard. And guys, it has been so amazing to remember that we're not alone in our struggle, because sometimes it can feel so lonely, because we often look around and we're like looking on Facebook or Instagram and everybody looks like they have it all together. Even though we know they have struggles, we know that there's stuff going on in their life and that things are hard, but it feels like they have it all together. And then you feel so lonely when you're like, why can't I do my IPA every day? Why can't I, reach out to my chicken list? Why can't I do the boring things that I don't like to do? Why can't I get it together? So these women, they are struggling the exact same. Brenda has even struggled with that. And so she just talks us through stuff. And Brenda struggles as well, because she's got other diamonds that are farther ahead than she is. And she's like, I have to do the same thing and put the blinders on and rejoice with them and not compare myself. And so I have been really excited. I've just wrapped my head around systems. And systems are not perfect, but it gives my brain direction. So when I wake up in the morning and I'm starting my day, and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do next. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, where you're like, I'm up, I know there's stuff to do, and I don't know what to do next. Hang on just a second. My baby is just a mess. Hold on. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, so sorry. Okay. So I have figured out that systems are saving my life. So I have started in my phone. Oh, my phone's right here. I have started in my phone systems for everything. systems for schoolwork with my kids, and I have figured out what's doable. What is actually doable? I started just looking back and going, because I was trying to get 4 or 5 subjects in school done every single day. And I was starting to look back going, okay, how many subjects do I actually get done? Because I never finished my checklist. And I was like, okay, I did 2. I could do 2, maybe 3 on a really good day, but 2. So I stopped trying to get everything done each day. And I was like, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we do math and language arts. And Tuesday and Thursday, we do history and their personal study. And then Fridays, we also go to PE. So I stopped trying to do it all. And I figured out, I looked back and was like, what do I actually get done? What is actually doable for me? And I started there. So the same thing is happening with my Plexus business, where I'm like, okay, what do I actually do? And what are the systems that I need to do? And what is something that I really struggle with? And guys, I really struggle with doing the boring things first. I hate getting into my virtual office and scrolling through all the people that haven't ordered, and all the people who need their perks reminders, and all the people whose subscriptions got turned off, and all the people who have canceled because it hurts. And I don't want to look at that. And I don't want to see all the canceled. And I don't want to see it all. So I don't do it. But it has to be done. And I have to stop taking it personal. So I finally have committed to, okay, I'm going to do the boring things first. But not all of them on the same day. I'm going to split them up through the week. So here's what I have been working on. These are my repeat systems. This is what I'm going to show you first when I screen share. So I'm going to show you my repeat tasks. That's what they're called on Dough. But Rhonda, if you want to write them down as your repeat tasks or your repeat system. So, but this is what it looks like on Dough. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys. See if this will work. Okay. So can you guys see my screen? Can you see my screen? I can't see you. Can you guys hear me and see my screen? I can't hear your interpreters.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So I'm just going to go back to the beginning. So let's just start at the beginning. Here's Dough. I click into Dough. And right here, this first section right here, this top section that says Team Engage, Team Recognition, Perks, and Fast Start. This is all my to-do list for my repeat tasks. So I go over here to Systems on the bottom. And inside my repeat tasks, this is where I assign what I do every single week. So on Monday, I focus in on team recognition. I also do a team engage chat, this right here. On Tuesdays, I'm going to just click on it so it kind of lights up a little bit. Tuesdays, I do perks and fast start. Wednesdays, I check my subscriptions that are off or under 100 PV. I just put under in a question mark. Thursdays, I do upcoming renewals. So those people who are about to have their membership renewal pop up, it's going to show me everybody in my virtual office for that month, for the month of September, or month of October, who's coming up. Then on Fridays, I like to focus in on leader development. And that's when I pour into you guys, Tony, Mitzi, Rhonda, but also I think about my team. And I think about who, just one person that I think would be amazing at this business. And I contact them and I present the business opportunity. So that's why it says pour in and find new. because I'm pouring into my current leaders and then I'm looking for new ones. Then Saturdays, I plan out my posting for my stories and my reels. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I do my stories. Okay. I'm always trying to keep content in my stories. And this just reminds me to do 5 or more pictures. Like, don't do less than 5. That's just a reminder for me. And then also Monday through Friday, I need to do team engaging and either on my page, do a live or a post. And then on my Instagram, I only post Mondays and Thursdays on my actual Instagram. So I only post twice a week, but I keep my stories consistent every day. Okay, so that's in my repeat tasks. I'm going to stop screen sharing real quick. Okay, so did that make sense? Seeing the repeat tasks? Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's so simple. Like literally right now, I encourage you guys, like, let's just take 5 seconds or 5 minutes. Let's take 5 minutes, write down what you need to do every single day that you don't like to do. I know you guys need to check on subscription orders. I know you need to check on people with perks points. I know you need to check on people whose renewals are coming up. So those 3 things, pick, and just one a day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, pick one a day, write those down. And Mitzi, you can put them in your Dough app, and Rhonda, you can write them on your schedule. So literally, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, that's what I've got going.
I forgot, how much is the cost for the Dough app?
It's $15 a month. Is that right, Mitzi? I think so. Let me look real quick.
Yes. I think it's $15 a month. That's how much
Okay.
they charged me last time.
So how much is that for a year? Because I prefer to
Um,
pay it all at one time. How much is it for a year?
I think you can pay it all at one time. It's whatever 14 times 12 is, or 15. Let me look. Hold on. I can't do math off the top of my head to save my life.
You know, because
It's a
I
good-
saw this morning, I was looking on their Google. I was looking on Google.
It's about 180. Mm-hmm.
And I think it's called Customer Relations Manager, I think, CRM.
I've seen that.
And they have that. So I didn't really look at, I just, was searching on Google and I was thinking about it. I didn't actually, go into detail into the website. But
Yeah.
I did put it on, on my calendar, I used the Google Calendar.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was thinking about adding that to the Google Calendar.
Yes.
Because I use the Google Calendar a lot. And also in my
Right.
notebook, I also write in my notebook as well.
Yeah, I use the calendar on my iPhone all the time. And then I also use, I use the calendar on my phone, and I use Google Calendar a little bit, but then I think Dough is amazing.
Yeah, I use Google Calendar a lot. Apple, it doesn't match with my PC. So I tend to use the Google Calendar.
Yep.
And also my email is right there, so it's a lot
Right.
easier.
Yeah, do what works for you. I, of course, highly recommend Dough because they already know Plexus and they've already meshed. So here's the next thing I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the systems and the scripts. Now, these scripts are ones that are already inside Dough, and they are for
love it.
Plexus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I
So
do
they're
remember
in
that
there.
now. I forgot.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
I think
Mitzi,
I tested out Dove like once in a while, but I do remember they do have scripts.
yes. But Mitzi,
And it's easier to send out the scripts.
Megan Goff inside our gold mindset.
And I will try to
or
experiment
mastermind.
with both of them and see how that goes.
Yes. Okay. So Rhonda she just held up the piece of paper, and I just tagged you in it in our mastermind group. And it is 18 pages of scripts. And they organized it. Megan Goff organized it into, hold on, let me pull it up. It's so great. Like I was just reading over it. Hang on just a second. Where did it go? I just had it pulled up here. Oh, here it is. Okay, so they have it separated into those who know you do Plexus and relationship building and what is Plexus and getting to know you and like all these different scripts for you, how to invite, so invitations. So like this is even so much better than what I could give you. It's awesome. Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yes, because she just, an invitation to attend a Zoom, how to word that. Like, guys, this is so great for us, but it's also so great for the deaf community. Like, this is a system, and all they have to do is, what am I doing? Oh, I'm inviting someone to a Zoom chat. So then they go in and they look, oh, I'm inviting someone to a Zoom, and this is what I need to say. I can pick one of these. I just need to put their name in or make it a little bit more personal. The one that is, what is Plexus? She talks about herself in there. So that just needs to be changed. So just make sure that you go through and say, because she says, I was a nurse and into fitness just a year ago. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not me. I'm not a nurse a year ago. So just make sure you read through them. Yeah, read through them and make them personal to you. But this is so great. Like, Mitzi, I know you've been asking about my scripts, and it's crazy because I have them kind of everywhere. And sometimes I'll just write it on the spot for what I'm doing and then fill it in. So it was hard to figure out how to categorize them. And so when Megan Goff posted this, I was like, yay, this is what Mitzi's been looking for. So I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And deaf people depend on scripts, all
Yes.
of that we depend on them. So,
Yes.
Just how do I share things on social media? So that was really helpful to have it in there. I didn't know where I put it, and then things just get lost. Help!
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Okay, so I'm so excited about that. Mitzi, I tagged you in that. You can just click on the link that Megan Goff did and you can print that, or you can just save it in your phone. I'm probably going to save it on my phone because then I can click into it and I can copy and paste. So that's what I'll probably personally do, is have it in my phone.
That's a good idea. I need to do that. That's a great suggestion. I'll put that in my phone and in my iPad. Great.
Yes, and then it'd just be, yeah, totally easy. Copy and paste. Yep, exactly. Okay, let me go into.
Edit where I need to.
Right. Okay, let me go into the task series. This is what it's called on Doe. It's called task series. And it is the systems. So this is going to, this is all the things that our brains get jumbled up on. Like, okay, I have a new customer. Now what? What do I need to do? Or let me just go ahead and start showing you. Okay. Here we go. Hold on. Okay. So task series, these right down here that said, see where it says shared with me. You can actually, these are ones that Doe put into the app. So like this one right here, these scripts are from Doe, which these are like the top scripts for contacting your people. And they took these scripts straight from like the Diamonds. So these are great. So like, hey, let's catch up, or I just thought about you. It's been too long. We need to catch up. So you can just, and it has it right down here. You can copy the message and send it. So these scripts are great. This is where you add your own scripts. For those that I need to check their supply, are they liking their products? Has their order arrived? And a thank you. Hey, thank you so much for your order. It should arrive in a week. I'll be in touch then. Have a great day. And you just put their first name. So these are your scripts that you can add to. All you do is you hit that plus sign up here at the top, and then you can name your script. So maybe your script is like beginning of the month check-in. You name it. And then you can put in your message. You can have a subject if it's for email. And then you'll put in your message, hey, just, checking in on you. How's your product regimen going? I love to ask this question. How's your product regimen going? Because and then you just click add. It helps people think, oh yeah, how am I doing at taking this? And it kind of gets to the point a little quicker, because I want to know how consistent they're being. So you can add in scripts in there. Okay, so my task series, this is my systems. Guys, I made this really straightforward for myself because there are times where I have not gotten a lot of sleep. I'm, teaching the kids school and making dinners, and my brain is just not working. So I need something to tell me what to do. So this tells me I need to be daily. So for posting, I need to be daily in my stories. I need to post on my page Monday and Friday. And then I do my Instagram reels once a week. So I'm actually going to get a lot more specific in here and tell myself exactly what to do in my stories, just like but it's kind of already in here in my repeat tasks for my stories, 5 or more pictures. And that reminder comes up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So back to my task series. Now remember, my task series are my systems. My repeat tasks are what I do every day. My task series is my system. All right. Mindset follow-up for myself. When I'm in a funk, I need to take a deep breath and I need to pray and I need to read scripture. So these are the top 3 things that I do for when my mindset is just out of whack, and I know it. And I know that I'm not doing the things. I listen to or read through Abby Kappa's Instagram. She's amazing and her stuff is so inspiring. And then I know the last thing I need to do is take action. So I just remind myself, do your IPA. So I do the first 2 things first. And I love these little dots and lines because it's just literally taking me step by step. Okay, you're in a funk. What do you need to do to change your mindset? I'm like, all right, I need to take a deep breath. I need to pray. I need to read through scripture. Let me listen to something inspiring. I'm going to listen to Abby Kappa, and then let me take action and let me do just my IPA. Okay, what is my system for builders and follow-up? All right, I need to, for all my builders, especially that leadership team chat that we have for Renewed Hope, morale check-in. How can I support you? If I'm watching people and I'm like, how can I support you? What can I do to help you? What can I do to encourage you? I'm going to build belief. I want to share a diamond documentary or a testimony of why Plexus. Accountability. How is your IPA going? How are your systems? Are you being consistent? And then encouragement. Start a group chat to be accountable and encourage, or just encourage. So this is what I would do for a builder. Like if I noticed Mitzi or Rhonda or, either one of you or Tony just having a hard time, this is where I would start to pour into you and encourage you. This is my system for that. New prospect. Okay, here we're getting down to the work. New prospect. What do we do for a new prospect? Relationship build, make the ask, and transfer to the 222 follow-up. Okay, this is really key. So let's say I have a new prospect and I'm like, okay, what do I do for a new prospect? Like, see how silly easy I'm making this for myself. I know we know these things, but seriously, sometimes we get into a funk and we're like, I don't even know what to do. Okay, I want to talk to this person. What do I do? Oh, yeah, right. I need to relationship build. Then about 7 days later, so I relationship build for about a week. So you see in gray underneath there, it says 7 days after my previous task, 7 days after I build relationship, I'm going to make the ask. Hey, do you want to join? Hey, do you want to check out the Plexus Opportunity event on Zoom? And then once I ask them to that, my next is to transfer them to the 222 follow-up. So let's say they told me no, thank you, I'm not interested. And so that's when I go back here, and this is the prospect 222 follow-up. I follow up after 2 days, I follow up after 2 weeks, then I follow up after 2 months. That's why it's called the 222 follow-up. So they get put into a reminder system. Okay. And this is how easy this is. I've been kind of walking you guys through these, but let's say we have a new prospect. Let me just actually do this so I can show you. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna put this gal in here. Her name is Lori. She's already in my system. She should be. Here we go. Lori Schaff. Is that her last name? Hold on just a second. No, she's Lori Ellis. Lori Ellis. So this is a new prospect for me. I'm actually talking to this person, and I have been relationship building, and on Thursday we're meeting up for coffee and I'm going to make the ask. So I've already been relationship building. So I'm actually just going to put the last time we chatted for, let's see here, the 23rd, so that on the 30th, when I'm going to go to coffee with her, this is going to remind me to make the ask. And then on the 3rd of October, it's going to remind me to put her in the 222 follow-up. So I just hit apply, and now she's set. So then I can go back into my task series and be like, do I have any more prospects to put in there? But now I don't have to think about it anymore. I don't have to worry about Lori falling through the cracks and me not following up with her, because now it's going to remind me. Okay, so let me do this. Let's say we put Tony in here. Okay, so builders follow up. I'm going to follow up with Tony, but let's say I'm going to follow up with all of you guys like this. So let's see here. Tony, this is so cool because you can put as many people in here as you want. Oh, Rhonda, you're in my system twice. I don't know why. Okay, so let's say today is my first. So now it gives all the dates and it applies it. And now you all are in there, and watch when I go to search for you. It shows me the tasks that I've already put in there. And as I do them, as it pops up and reminds me, I can check them off. And it tells me exactly what I need to do for you. So guys, this system is so great. So here we go. You've got new team member onboarding. Here's my onboarding system. And then current ambassador. Check in every month to 3 months. So I check in either every month or every 2 months or every 3 months, and I relationship build. This is a current ambassador. And then I check order. I recommend product. Do I need to check their perks points? Have I added them to my Facebook page? Tag them in the first Facebook post. Are they ready to share? Do they have the app? So these are all reminders for a current ambassador that maybe I haven't kept up with very well. Maybe they fell through the cracks, and this is something I need to apply them to. So for example, I could put in, hold on, I'm looking at my list here. Oh, I know, I can put in Scott. So Scott Clayton, I'm gonna make the first day for this. Actually, I can just make it for today. So let's see. Oh, I didn't apply that one. Let's see, hold on. So this one needs to be, that's fine. So every 28th, I'm gonna get a reminder to touch base with Scott. Okay, so current ambassador, current customer, it's kind of the same thing. I'm gonna check in either monthly or every 3 months, check their order, and then new customer onboarding. So this is a brand new customer, and what I'm gonna do, a day 1, welcome, consultation, give them instruction. Day 3, check in on them. Week 1, adjustments. Month 1, congratulations, ask if they're willing to share or refer. So there's all kinds of steps. And guys, I'm gonna go ahead and stop screen sharing, hold on. You don't have to, put their name in there and apply it to them. You can if you want to, so that the reminders come up automatically, but you can also just be like, what am I supposed to do for a new customer? And you can go into Dough and those steps just remind you. And you're like, oh, right, this is what I need to do for them right now. But then if you wanted to, you can put their name in there and then you can apply it and it will pop up and remind you for that person. So you don't have to keep going, what was I supposed to do? So that's what's really cool about the Dough system. There is a system. I know this is a lot of information. So I want you guys to ask me all the questions as you start thinking about it and looking at Dough or just looking at your systems. And Rhonda, for you, it's just a matter of writing down your system. I mean, if you want to get Dough, that's awesome. But if you just want to write down.
I like it. I saw Dough and I just had forgotten. I thought I had already had some set scripts, but I had forgotten that it was in Dough. And look at the cost. I don't really like paying every month. I'd rather just pay it for the year and be done.
Yes,
So,
yes. I think you can do that.
Yeah, so next month is actually my anniversary, so maybe I just will use that money to pay for it.
There you go. So yeah, it is like.
Oh, and I wanted to ask you, just recently I was thinking about how to celebrate my anniversary with customers as well. So I did send out just some homemade I love you things that I sent out that with a handshake for I love you, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money, but just a little something, things that I can, give to my customers. It's kind of hard to think of, but I just want to like to send something, kind of make them feel appreciated.
I think
So
that
I
is
just don't know
great.
what to do.
Right. No, I think that that's
Been
so
looking
great.
at some ideas.
Right. And here's the other thing. Let me show you really quick one more time. You can actually you can put in, because this will, when you first have Dough, it will show you how to download everybody from your virtual office and download all the contacts from your phone and download all the contacts from Facebook and Instagram. So it will automatically have all your contacts in there. Then you just organize them as you start going through them. Yep. So, for example, I could put
that
in.
will save me a lot of time. Really, use that anywhere. I'd have it on my phone. That would be
Yes,
awesome.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Hold on, Mitzi has a
Mitzi's
question. Go
got
ahead, Mitzi.
something. Okay, I have a question. I'm curious about maybe if we could do in Dough. How can we have a training together? Maybe every week a short one for Dough. That way we can help each other. That some people know it more than the others, be more familiar with the system, and we could maybe train maybe once a week or just working on Dough. And we could all improve our systems that way.
Yeah. And I would love that. And I would love to we can incorporate it to our weekly Tuesday meetings that we do just like this every Tuesday at 11, and maybe take like 10 minutes and answer questions. Like the more time you spend in there, it's like, just get in there and start doing stuff and you'll figure things out. And then when you come up with something and you're like stuck, just like make a note in your phone in notes and be like, I don't understand this. I'm going to need, and then next Tuesday when we meet up, we'll take about 10 minutes and we'll be like, okay, who has Dough questions? Let's go through it and we'll get those answered. I think that's a great idea, Mitzi.
Yes, great.
Do
Okay.
they have like training that shows you how to
Yes.
do the Doe
Yep.
app?
This is so this
Like, is it on
this
YouTube? Like, do they have a
Mhm.
YouTube video?
Yeah, when you download the app, it will show you and you can watch the YouTube. And that's what I did. I watched the YouTube and watched his tips. It's about 45 minutes long, but it has captions on there and you can watch and he'll walk you through it. And it's so great. But then I learned more as I got in and started putting people in and adjusting stuff. And then I just have everything in one spot, my systems, my repeat tasks, and it's in there and it reminds me what to do. So it's huge, guys. It's huge. But the biggest thing is you have to do it. You have to actually open the app and do it. That's the key. So I want to wrap up
Sure.
our time together, and I want to ask you guys hard questions. I really want to I know it's 11:50.
It's yeah. We only have 5 minutes left. Wow.
I want to ask
I
you
didn't realize
guys,
the time. It's almost at the end.
are you willing to show up
I
on
have
Tuesday nights?
I do have one question.
Okay, go ahead, Rhonda.
It's not this last long ago. I think it was this past weekend. A person wanted to cancel their membership, and she has one person that was under her. So I chatted with her maybe this past weekend, and so if she cancels, what happens to the person that's under her? I encouraged her to
Mhm.
stay, because she felt, she felt very overwhelmed.
Right.
But I told her she was not alone. I tried to encourage her to stay with it,
Yeah.
as an ambassador member. And I think her
Mhm.
membership ends, I think this month,
Yep.
the end of this
So
September. And I tried to encourage her to stay. So, because she just felt like, like she was just overwhelmed and she couldn't do it. And it was just too much
right.
work, too much responsibility. So how can I face people like that wants to just go ahead and just cancel or quit? Like they have like low self-esteem and just, I don't know, it's just like English is not their first language.
Mhm. Well, my biggest thing is it sounds like you did everything that you could. You encouraged them and you told them, I mean, your proof and Mitzi's proof that they can do it. And so it's showing them by example. And then they have to just make up their mind themselves though. You don't want to what I call play drag, which means you don't want to drag people along in this business because it's not fun and they don't like it and they will end up resenting you for it. So don't play drag. If somebody wants to quit, you encourage them, you share about, a diamond doc about someone who made it and had nothing. You do all those things, but then if they decide, you go, you know what? It's a bless and release. But what happens to the person underneath them, they just move up and they become your level one.
Okay. Well, I try to share like, take news stories from Diamond and post them, so they can look
Right.
at those stories.
Yeah.
Think that would be a good
So,
idea.
yeah, you can try and share those things, but it's ultimately their decision. So, but anybody underneath them, if they have somebody signed up underneath them, they will automatically move up and be your level one. So that's how that works. But guys, I know we're running out of time, so I want to go ahead and jump in and say, are you committed to Tuesday nights? I know life is so busy. Mitzi, I know you're going to be traveling, but I just want to know, are you committed to Tuesday nights? It's going to be 8 p.m. Central Time, and it's going to be so, so good. Like, don't miss this. And I told Rhonda to make sure that they have the invitation that you guys can call in through interpreters and to make sure they have closed captioning on. So do those things. And then I want to ask you guys one more thing. Are you committed to having protected plexus hours? I don't care if it's just 1 hour a day, but no matter what, no matter where you are, I want you to tell me, I have protected Plexus hours. I'm going to click into my Doe app and I'm going to do the work.
If she said, yeah, I do. It sounds
Okay,
good.
so I would like to do 2 o'clock. Is that okay with the team? And then I will focus on one mastermind.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Good.
but I'm committed
Yes,
because I'm
good.
kind of overwhelmed, but I'm committed.
Good. I am too.
Tuesdays
I know
and
there's so
Wednesdays,
much.
right?
Yeah, it's Tuesdays and Wednesdays if you're going to do the book club. I highly recommend doing the book club. But then just have those, whatever that protected hour
That's
is
on
for you guys.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Tuesday's mastermind, Wednesday's the book
So
club.
Tuesday at 2 o'clock my time. Is that right? I'm fine with that.
Hold on. No, you're Central Time, right, Rhonda? It's 8.
So right now
Yeah,
it's
8
almost
here.
3 o'clock
Yeah,
here.
8 here, Mitzi said.
It's 8 Central Time. It is 5 o'clock Alaska time. Let me look again. I got it right here on my computer. Hold on.
I'm talking about the mastermind, is right? Every Tuesday and Wednesday.
Right. So it should be 8 o'clock Central Time for the mastermind.
For the mastermind, right? 8 each for Tuesday and Wednesday, and that's one time a month, correct?
That is once a week. Yes, 8 p.m. Central Standard
us?
Time every week. Tuesday and Wednesday every week. Oh, that it's only
Okay,
for
so which
6 weeks.
one? Is it for teams or masterminds? I'm
No,
confused.
mastermind. So Tuesday and Wednesday is for the mastermind, and the mastermind on so the gold
At 8 o'clock, right?
mastermind. Yep, gold mastermind Zoom is Tuesdays at 8. The book club, which goes along with the mastermind, is Wednesdays at 8 Central Time. So you don't have to do the book club, but they encourage you to. Perfect.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay.
All right, ladies, you guys know I am here for you.
Okay, yes, I will be there. I'm committed.
I hope that this was helpful. What I'm going to do is I haven't quite figured it out on Doe, but I can send you my systems that I've already put inside Doe, and I can send them to you so you can add them to your systems. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to have to figure it out. So give me just a minute. But all of those systems that I just showed you, what to do with a new customer, what to do with a new ambassador, what to do with posting, all of those things, I'm going to send that to you so that you have it. So now you are all set and you can work your IPA and you can check up on your team and you can do all the boring things, checking on the subscriptions and all that, do those things. And guys, we'll make it happen. We're working on our mindset and we're working on our team. I've heard a diamond say it so many times. If you're doing the work and you know you're being consistent and your team is still not growing, then you need to work on yourself. And I feel like when she said that, she was like, you need to work on yourself if your team's not growing. And I'm
That is
like,
so
that's what we're
true.
doing. We're learning how to be consistent and we're working on ourselves. So our businesses will grow. All right, guys, I'm proud of you. I'm gonna let you go and I hope you have a lovely week.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye-bye.